Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm really excited about this next week of videos and I want to explain what all of this means. I'm going to try to make this intro as short as I can, you guys, but it might be a longer one. So let's get right into it. I saw Samantha Ravndahl's video called Project Throwback, where she did this project where she picked a palette for a month and she used it in, she wanted to use it in 4 videos. I think she did 3 or 4 videos with it, and just use it and create different looks and just really kind of like use and appreciate what you have. I love that. You guys know that I'm like really working on that, really working to be a smarter consumer, enjoy what I have. All that good stuff. So I like loved this idea. So I put a poll on Instagram and I asked you guys if you would want me to do it with the Emily Edit or the Morphe Dare to Create palette. And you guys overwhelmingly chose the Emily Edit, which is hilarious because I wanted you to choose the Morphe Dare to Create palette, and I almost went like full Samantha Ravndahl's video and was just like, screw what you guys voted on, I'm gonna do the Dare to Create palette. But I really love this palette and I've only done 1 look on this channel with it, and since then I've only used it a few times, and so I think it's gonna be really fun to fully dive into this. So we are gonna do it on the Emily Edit. But then I saw this amazing other YouTuber called Sugar Puff and Fluff. I forget her actual name, but she did a week with the Emily Edit specifically, and I just thought, wow, that's such a cool idea to do a week with a palette, 7 looks in 7 days versus a month, which is still really awesome, but it kind of spreads it out over a month, and I think it would be really fun to do 7 looks in 7 days with this. So, but I liked the idea of both, like a Project Throwback, doing 1 video a week for a month, and doing 7 looks in 7 days, and I was like, what do I do? So I posted on Instagram another poll and I asked you guys, do you want to see 7 looks in 7 days and do a week with the Emily Edit, or do you want to see 1 look a week for a month, so 4 looks? And literally I think one person voted for the 4 looks and the 1 month. So you guys all voted for 7 looks in 7 days, a week with the Emily Edit, and I feel bad because the palette that you chose is the exact same that this girl Sugar Puff and Fluff did on her channel, a week with the Emily Edit, but I would recommend going and watching all those videos. I did not watch any of them because I knew we were already using this palette by the time I saw it, and so I didn't want to get any ideas. Like, I wanted to like come in with like a fresh creative mind, so I didn't watch any of those videos, but I'm excited to watch them after I finish filming my week with the Emily Edit. I'm gonna link Samantha Ravndahl's video with her Project Throwback and her channel, and I'm gonna link Sugar Puff and Fluff's video starting the Emily Edit, her first day, so that you guys can watch those, and her channel below. I want to give credit. If you guys know of anybody else who's done this that I don't know about, the week with a palette or something like that, let me know and I will link their channels below too. But I thought, what a cool freaking idea, a way to like really try out palettes, because you know, as YouTubers and I think generally as makeup and beauty product consumers, we buy palettes and then maybe like you try to use them, you know, more than once, but I think some people really just use them once and then don't pick them back up. Like, you know, I've been reviewing a lot of stuff for you guys recently from the drugstore, and I haven't picked this palette up since the last time I filmed that look. I think I've picked it up twice since then, and so you know, I definitely should use this more. Like, I spent $20 on it. I want to use it. I want to see what it's all about. So I think this is a really cool thing to do. And if you guys like this series and you think it's a really interesting idea, please give this video a thumbs up, because I think I should do it with other palettes, like especially new launches, and show you guys 7 different looks in 7 days. I mean, I think it's going to be really freaking cool. So it's obviously a lot of work, but that's fine. I'm excited about it. So let's get started. I already did my base. I'm tired, I'm out of breath after that. I don't know what we're gonna do, but it's gonna be great. I'm gonna prime my lids with a little bit of this Double Wear Stay in Place shadow. Gosh, you guys, I'm obsessed with the fact that this palette has the most gigantic mirror ever in the history of palette mirrors. Pardon my nails. I know I need to repaint them, but I just ordered some kale polish because she did like 25% or 25%, 40% off for her YouTube subscribers. It was like a private thing she posted in the community tab, and so I bought all the colors I'd been eyeing. I'm gonna first take the cream, this color right here. Sorry, you're gonna see my light, and I'm going to just use that. I love this shadow, does not have hardly any kick up in the pan. I'm just gonna take this all the way up to the brow bone Now what should we do? You guys tell me. I don't know. I was thinking either green or purple today, and I know the last one I did was like a lot of these two shades right here. So I was thinking, and I just did a pink look, so I think we should play in some purples today. Let's do that. So I'm going to take kind of like a combo of Midwest and Dues Paid, and I'm going to take a crease brush. We will use this AOA Studio one to start, and I'll probably start with Midwest and then grab Dues Paid in a second. I love the way these shadows blend. They are so nice. I'm interested as I try more in the palette to see if they're, you know, like any really other big standouts that like I wouldn't have guessed, because I feel like, you know, spending a week with this palette, your girl's gonna find out all the goods. Well, let's use the same brush. I'm gonna take that Dues Paid, that darker color now, and just kind of work this into. I'm also gonna grab my Needs palette. We're using only the wands, don't worry, but I'm gonna grab this because it's easier for me to hold. So I'm just first gonna take like a clean, really fluffy blending and just kind of go over that just to make sure that it's a really nice smooth transition, no harsh lines. And it'll kind of diffuse that a little higher than the crease. All right, and then I wanna go into some of the purples. So I think I'm like really drawn to this Family color. Family and Pi-Fi. This is more of a birdie. This is more of like a cool purple. And I kind of want to use that. So we're going to take that one first. I'm going to take that on a flat shader brush. Wow, there's like no kick up and a lot of pigment. And just start to pat this in the outer third. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that color. Purples, actually, I don't wear them a whole lot, which I don't know why, because I have hazel eyes. So purples actually they make my eyes really kind of stand out and pop. So I don't know why I don't wear them more. Wow, that went on so nice and not patchy at all. I have a feeling this is gonna take off a little bit of pigment, but oh no, still just like really diffused and just blending so nicely. Do I want to take that all over the lid? I kind of want to. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna take Family and we're gonna put it all over the lid. No, you guys never know exactly where I'm gonna go with my looks. Just gotta keep it interesting. There are so many pretty shimmery purples. Belle Violet, Pizzazz, Eve Rose. So I'm thinking we'll work with those, but in the center of the lid. But I really love this color, and I kind of want to like fluff it up. Blending it into that crease a little. It blends out like a cloud. Like really, really nice. I like that a lot. I think that's really cool, really pretty. Okay, so I ended up taking that purple like through the crease like a little higher. So I'm just taking that like clean blending and right above it just going over that just to diffuse it a little more. But honestly, this blended so well and it's not even a little bit patchy. Like the pigment on these is so good along with the blendability. It's just making it so easy to work with. I'm gonna take Pi-Fi. I just swatched it to see if it was dark enough, and I want to take that on the other side of the flat shader brush, and I want to just use this to darken up the outer corner just a little, and I don't know how much it's going to deepen it. I don't know that it's darker. It's not much darker than that color. Oh, got some fallout. Do you guys see that? I'm just going to take my powder brush and just wipe up, and it just snags it and moves it. Oh, it got a little darker actually. I kind of like it. I don't want it to like stand out. I just wanted it to be like a gradient, and I'm not going to take a blending brush to it. I'm just going to pat it in. Oh yeah, that darkened it up. Okay. tap it off. This is one of the shades that has more kickback. Oh yeah, look how you can tell that it's darker. I take the purple blending brush we use and just kind of soften that edge a little bit. And over these next 7 days, I'm gonna do some natural looks with it too, but I also want to do some looks that I think people wouldn't think of when they look at the palette, you know, maybe like giving it a little more drama. I don't really think, you know, everybody would have looked at the palette and created this kind of look, and I like doing that. I want to surprise people so that, you know, you step out of the box a little bit and like try some different looks and like see how they go. Wow, I absolutely love that. We're gonna use my Catrice Liquid Camouflage to cut the crease. So I'm gonna start there and really gently work my way up. Okay, so that's about where I'm gonna take it. I don't want to take it too far. And then now I'm just gonna work that concealer on. All right, that felt kind of stressful because I really didn't want to screw up what we already did. So I'm like pleased with that. It doesn't have to like be perfect. Like I said, we're gonna be patting the shimmer over and then darkening it up again. So you're totally good. It doesn't need to be perfect. Now let's talk about what shadows we should use to put on top. So we have these 3 gorgeous ones are the ones that I'm looking at. We have Belle Violet, Eve Rose, and Pizzazz. That Belle Violet though swatched like so different than I thought. I think it's one of those shadows that you have to use with a brush. So let's try it and see how it goes. I have a flat shader and I'm gonna spritz it and pick up that Belle Violet shade. Really kind of load up my brush. Look like that. And then apply this right over top of that concealer. Yeah, see, you just have to apply this with a brush. But it's really pretty. So shifty. Like it has this kind of blue, purple, duochrome. I think I'm gonna add another shimmer in here too. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm gonna take Pizzazz over the line. Yeah, Pizzazz is what I wanted. And I'm gonna use this to slightly go over that Belle Violet color and just kind of like hide that seam where that cut crease was. That looks perfect. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Don't you love when that happens? Just like nail it. Oh yes, do you see how gorgeous that is? Wow, I love it so much. I love that. Okay, so now I feel like I just wanna work on kind of blending around the crease. And then I'm gonna grab that blending brush and a little bit of Pie-Fi, which is the darker purple that we used, the darkest shade we used, and just kind of just fluff that back in a little. Not too much. I'm really doing one swipe into Pie-Fi. The last thing I'm going to do is just go back into Belle Violet with that brush and just put on a little more right in the inner corner. And guys, I think that's it for that. Let's do the lower lash line. So I already showed you guys all the shades, so I'm not going to pick up that big palette to show you, but I'm going to take a little blending brush and I'm going to take a combo of Midwest and Deuce Paid and just use that to really kind of set the foundation. I really do. I'm going to go all the way to the inner corner. What I did on the upper lash line, upper lid, in reverse basically. I'm going to go into that family color, same brush, and I'm going to bring this kind of all the way in too. Yeah, I don't want to leave out that really dark color, Pie-Fi. So we're going to take a little of that and just on the very outer part, and I always use this to like blend it back into the upper lash line and make it look really just smoky and blended and nice. I'm gonna take Eve Rose, which I will show you again because we haven't seen it in a while. It's this one right here, and it's like a lilac, but it's so light it almost just has a lilac like reflect, and I'm gonna put this under the brow bone and on the inner corner, and I have it like a little wet Belle Violet and Eve Rose are her two sweet girls. Awesome. So I'm gonna add some mascara. All right, I lost you there, guys. My camera died and I was in the middle of putting on mascara, so I just went ahead and finished that. And now I thought we would just finish up the face together, if you guys are cool with that. So I already did my contour, but I am gonna use Emily's what am I saying? And then in the Needs palette, the Courage bronzer, because I've only tried this a few times, but I think it's a really pretty kind of warm color. It's a warm blush, but it's not too like orangey. It's not, I don't know. It's kind of like the perfect warm in my opinion. So I thought, you know, we'll use her products today. And then I think the Joy blush is like, it's great, but I think it's a little bit too pinky for this look. Like I want it too warm toned. So I'm gonna use Sweet for my Morphe palette. I'm kind of obsessed with this blush. It gives like a nice wash of just like pretty color without like a pretty natural flush for me and my skin tone without being too much blush. And you guys, you know that I've become more of a blush girl, but I'm not really a crazy blush girl. I'm gonna just take my highlighting brush and we're gonna use Gratitude because I love this. I think it is one of the prettiest, most like natural, radiant highlighters, like glow from within highlighters. And I'm gonna kind of take it in my brow up and back down. And for lips, I feel like let's go with this one. Let's try this. I don't think I've ever tried it. It's the Tarteist Lip Paint in Birthday Suit, and it looks kind of cool toned. I feel like it's gonna be perfect. Oh no, it's not actually that cool toned. Ooh, I still think it's perfect. Okay, I found it. I was looking for this gloss, this Huda Beauty gloss that Ashley sent me. I feel like it would be perfect with this, just to add a little sparkle. This is in Snobby. Let's put this on the center. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see that? Oh yeah, it's gone everywhere. Okay guys, this is the finished look for day one of this week with the Emily Edit The Wants palette. I'm so excited about this look. I can't wait to dive in and keep creating more looks for you guys. 7 looks in 7 days, so come back tomorrow, same time, same place for our next look. I love you guys so much. Give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying this and you want to see more of it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah!